as I mentioned in the analysis video the other day on YouTube. But until we leave this consolidation, we are in a scalping market. And if you try to swing trade or long-term position trade, you're probably going to get stopped out. You're probably going to be frustrated, and that's because you don't know what you're looking at in terms of the market profile, not the market profile that you think I'm talking about. Like, I'm not looking at histograms of volume posted in my chart vertically. I'm talking about the profile, or think of it like a roadmap. You know, how price should behave or deliver. Okay. This profile that we're in right now is a range-bound consolidation. I prefer it trade higher. That's what I want to see happen. My will has no part of what the market's going to do. So while my analysis is favoring that, I'm not against going short if it presents it, but I'd like to see it leave to the upside, this range here. Until we leave this range, we will be in these small little choppy intraday range-bound consolidations. And you need to be very nimble, meaning that you don't marry any trade and turn it into a long-term position. Don't do that, because it can be very frustrating to be in a nice, fat, profitable trade thinking, yeah, I'm not going to take any partials here because it's going to go to my longer-term weekly or monthly chart objective, only to see it come back and knock you out of it with a loss, or scare you out of it with a small little fraction of what you had in open unrealized profit. You collapsed it with a smaller profit. And it's very, very deflating. And you're going to have that. There's no way of really avoiding it, because in the beginning, you're going to try all the things you shouldn't do. You're going to do it, okay? But you have to learn quickly from them if you make that mistake, not to do those again. The smarter, more apt pupil will listen to me and tell you these are the pitfalls. Don't go into there in that setting and do those things I hurt myself with. So you want to be the best student. Listen to me and avoid the things I tell you to avoid. Do the things I tell you to do, and trust the process. Submit the time, and it will do its work on you. You will be in the upper echelon of my student base, and it's a very small group, because most of them want to go through the same stuff I went through like it's a badge of honor. Yeah, man, I blew my account and had to go through this crazy drawdown, and I did all these wrong things. You said not to do this, but I did it anyway. Okay. I'm not proud of that. You shouldn't be proud of that. It's not something that you should aspire to do. I mean, I'm telling you the things to avoid and telling you to do the certain things that will avoid doing those things by default. I'm doing that so that way you don't fall victim to that and make your learning curve much longer than it needs to be. You're going to make it longer